So it's the day of the race. It's Saturday. It's finally here. Um, I actually fell asleep pretty early, probably around 9:30, and then I woke up at like 2. I fell asleep downstairs. I was watching a movie, and I came up here, and I just haven't been able to sleep very well. So I'm gonna get up, start getting ready for my day. I'm feeling good. I actually took 2 days off to get my legs, like you know, so they're fresh for the race. So my time. What I'm trying to do is get about around 33 minutes today. So 32, 33 minutes, and progress from there. So we'll start getting ready for the day. Let's go. So it looks like the weather's going to cooperate with us. It's actually kind of chilly this morning. It's probably about, I'd say, 70 degrees this morning. So I'm gonna probably wear a t-shirt. I'm not gonna wear like a muscle or a tee. I'm probably gonna wear a t-shirt. I don't know if the weather's gonna get any better, but it's looking pretty nice outside. So, as I stated before, I'm not gonna eat breakfast. I am gonna go with an empty stomach. However, I am going to have a protein milkshake. This is from 7-Eleven. I think it's like $3 or whatever. I think if I run on a full stomach, there's going to be issues. So I'm going to have that and be done with it. I think I'm going to be able to run a race really well on an empty stomach. I did it the first time I ran a 12 or 5K in 2021, and then I ate the other time, and I didn't. My time was better, but I didn't feel as good as I did during the first race. So we're gonna go ahead and start putting together the gear I'm gonna wear, and headphones, music, all that stuff I'm gonna gather for the race. So right here is gonna be the shoe of the day. As I told you before, I love these shoes. I have another pair upstairs too. They're like they have a royal blue color to them. They're pretty nice. These are actually hiking running shoes, as you can see from the tread on the bottom there. I have 4 pair of these type of shoes, and I won't use anything else. But these, they're just comfortable for me. I'm flat-footed, so it's hard for me to find an actual shoe that I really like, or an insert to put in that I'm really comfortable with. But I always wear these when I'm out and about as well. I mean, they're great shoes. I got these on Amazon for like $120. All right, we're on our way. We're on our way. I'm about 10 minutes out. This race is in my hometown. My feelings right now, I'm kind of feeling nervous. I don't know why, because I've done this before. I feel like the new kid, at school kind of thing. I don't know anybody that's actually racing, right? So the first time I ran a couple of them, I had a couple that persuaded me to get into things and run it, and I knew them, so they were waiting for me at the end of the race. But like I said, I'm just feeling nervous. I actually changed my outfit. That's how nervous I am. It's crazy. So, but I'm almost there. I'll let you know how things are going. So, wish me luck. All right, I'm back. I just finished the race. Got my little bib here. Got my medal. They also give you a t-shirt. So, but I finished it. I did well. I think I ran it in like 33, 34 minutes. My best time is 31 minutes, and that was in 2021. So the things that I did notice in the race is that I started off, with a good pace, and then in these races, I usually find somebody that I can run in their pace, and we run stride for stride throughout the race. So I had 3 people I ran with during the race. I ran in the beginning. I ran with a young lady. She probably was in her mid-20s, and then I started opening my stride up a little bit, and I found somebody else, another young lady. She probably was like in her 20s or 30s, and then the last one was the same thing, a young lady, and we stayed together for like the last mile, and then probably half a mile left, I just opened my stride up and I just went. So I took off, and I did do something petty in the race though. So I'm about 100 yards away from the final stretch, and this man just zooms past me, and I just took offense to it for some reason, and my petty butt I sprinted past him, probably beat him by like 15 yards, and I looked back. So that's pretty bad. I shouldn't have done that, but yeah, I mean, I felt great during the race, and like I said, I'm gonna run another one. I'm gonna run one in October. The Halloween one, I'm gonna run one, the turkey trot, and then I'm gonna run one during Christmas time. So it was a great experience. So, and I encourage anybody else to get out here and do it. Good afternoon. I'm home. I'm safe. I just want to talk about the aftermath of the race. I'm going to talk about future races, and I'm just going to talk about like some details following up to and after the race. So, as I stated before, it was a great experience. I love doing it. I love training. I'll be 50 in December. This is something that I'm going to continue to do as long as I can do it until I'm, injury free and I'm able to do it physically. So, so after the race, I got my medal, went to the car, came home, I had a chicken breast, I had broccoli, and I had rice. Went upstairs, took a shower, came back downstairs after the shower, sat and watched some TV for a while, and I was texting a friend. I was telling her about the race. We were just talking about random things like we usually do. And then I fell asleep pretty much sitting up on the couch. Woke up an hour later. I texted her again, and then we started texting again. Then I came upstairs, was texting her on the bed, then I fell asleep again. And I fell asleep for like probably 3 hours, which was great. I needed it. The race wiped me out. And I grabbed my camera and just started looking at, editing how to edit things, and also looking up some things. I'm going to continue to make videos. I'm going to get better as I go along. I know I'm rambling a little bit, but I love doing this as well. So, but anyway, I actually thought that I finished the race in 33 minutes, but I'm going to explain something before that, though. So I thought I finished the race 33 minutes, but I ran my first race in 2021. I ran that in 34, like 20 or something. The second race, I think I ran that in like low 33s. And then the third race, I ran that in 31:05. So 33 minutes and 5 seconds. So as I stated before, I thought that I finished the race in 33 minutes. But actually, my chip time was 31 minutes and 20 seconds. I can hardly believe that I did that. Now, I think I can improve on that dramatically, because I did notice during the race that when I changed my stride, it just seems like I was flying. It just seemed like my legs were powerful at the end of the race. I don't know why, but it just seems like I could just go and go and go. So I think changing my running style, breathing was great. I mean, I felt awesome during the race. It was just the greatest experience. And even the finish sprinting to the end, I had energy and I had power. So, but I'm looking forward to the next one, which will be in October. That's called Cats and Bats, and that's in my hometown as well. It's a Halloween 5K, and then we'll have the Turkey Trot in Bel Air, Maryland, and that's going to be, let me see, I think that's like I think it's before Thanksgiving, and then I'll do the one at Christmas time, and that's in my hometown. So I'm going to do all three of those. I might sprinkle one in there between that time, but those are the three main ones I'm going to do. I'm going to continue to train. I'm probably just going to run. I was running probably about 10 miles a week. I think I'm going to just trim it down a little bit to about 5 miles a week, keep my legs fresh. And then by the time October comes, 2 weeks before the race, I think I'm just going to ramp up what I've been doing. So, but all in all, I think I could have ran another 5K after that one. So I really do. I think my next goal is going to be a 10K. I think that's going to be my next goal. So, after the race, I've run actually 5 of these all together. And I've never had anybody run with me, and I've never had family waiting for me at the finish line. So I hope in the future that happens. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have a wife. My kids are off doing their own things. They're, most of them are adults, and I understand they don't have any free time. But it would be nice to do this as a family in the future. I'm very hopeful one day that can happen. I got a lot of things going on right now in my life, so I would say in probably about a year and a half, 2 years, things will be pretty clear and great. Things are good now, but they'll be a lot better then. So, but that is probably the one thing that I would love to have one day, just family oriented kind of participation. So, as for the race, you always get a group of people that just kind of take off and just sprint. I mean, they just go fast, and you're just sitting there thinking to yourself, are they going to be able to maintain that pace the whole time? And there was a couple that did do it. I mean, there was a couple guys, I think they finished in 22 minutes. So they continued that pace, but there was just a bunch of people that did that. So I paced myself. I passed a lot of people that took off in the beginning, and I always mark that. Like, I try to, I actually notice that those type of things. That actually makes me run faster, to be honest with you. Just passing those people that took off like that. There was so many different body types out there, and age groups, and just all kind of dynamic people out there. It was pretty unique. It was definitely a unique experience. It's really cool just watching the podium at the end when they do the podium awards at the age groups, and that's one thing I do want to do. So when I was looking at my age group, 40 to 49 years old, I finished 10th in my age group. I'm the oldest person in that age group. Everybody else was like 45 and below. I was 49, and I finished 10th out of 24 guys. I'll be 50 in December, so I think sometime next year I'm going to be pushing to get on that podium. And I actually beat the two people in the 50 to 59 age group that were second and third on the got a medal when they were on the podium. And I think the number one guy actually beat me by like a minute and a half. So that's another goal that I'm going to strive for, to get on that podium sometime next year. And I think I can do it. I just, like I said, I'm going to work on, technical things when I'm running. I'm new to this. I've run 5Ks before, but this is something that I've been researching. I've been looking up a lot of YouTube videos, and I've really, invested a lot of things into this. I mean, running shoes, shorts, watches to keep my time and stuff like that. So I've been doing a lot of different things, but I think by the time next year comes, I think I will be on that podium. I think I truly will. So, but I'm going to end the video. I really appreciate you guys all watching these videos. I'm going to continue to do these. I know the quality isn't great. I'm not, this is just something that I do like doing these type of things, but I'm still learning. So I'm going to put the video together the best I can. If you are a runner out there, if you have any suggestions for me, feel free to throw them my way. Like I said, all I'm doing right now is just, running a couple miles a week, and I'm weight training a little bit. I don't do like I used to do, but I just try to maintain my body and just, keep it healthy. So if you have any, like I said, tidbits you can throw my way, that's great. If you want to continue to watch these videos, subscribe. You can like the videos. I believe that'll end up in like a kind of your algorithm for YouTube, and then you can also like them and get notifications to when I make videos. So, all right, my son just texted me, but you guys take care, and you guys have a great weekend. And look, if you are someone that has some time on their hands, get out there and start running, or even walk. Just do something. Just do something, dude. Just stay active. Take care.